Behold, the Legends class, or Cyberverse, or Legion class, or tiny cheap versions of bigger toys. Whatever you want to call it, this pint-sized play pattern has been a mainstay of Transformers for a considerable number of years, often considered to be inferior to mainline products. It was always a favorite of mine as it offered an inexpensive way to get my fix of form-changing robots, while funds were tight and needed for other frivolities such as food and housing. For a line that was conceived as budget alternatives, there were a surprising number of gems hidden amongst the releases. In particular, during its Transformers Prime incarnation, was the release of 5 individuals that could actually form a combiner. Combiners themselves were particularly rare to see, so to have these tiny terrors see new life in this form was a real treat, and actually kind of impressive. Meet the Terrorcons. Predacons. Hunger, Blight, Rippersnapper, Twinstrike, and Windraiser. A fearsome grouping of monsters that pay homage to the Generation 1 Terrorcons. Now, individually, these itty-bitty beastbots are not all that impressive. With limited articulation and the copy-and-paste weapon accessories of the line, it would be easy to write them off, though Windraiser, Twinstrike, and Hunger are pretty neat design-wise, with Windraiser's impressive wingspan and frankly fun transformation. Twinstrike's impressive sculpting is a fantastic update to his G1 counterpart, Twin, and Hunger is just a solid fun little figure with so much personality in his beast mode. The other 2 figures, Blight and Rippersnapper, are easily the weakest of this quaint quintet, though I do love how Blight can just lounge back and chill. Rippersnapper, on the other hand, just doesn't look complete in either mode, and is kinda just there to complete the set. When you take a step back, though, and appreciate how much play value is packed into this price point, with these figures, it really is impressive for its time. But where these guys really shine is in the operation of combination. These tiny terrors have one more twist in their arsenal, merging together to form the hulking beast known as Abominus. Now you could say this just looks like one vaguely dragon-shaped robot wearing 4 others as boots and gloves, and you would be right, but in my opinion, it works! Abominus isn't meant to be clean-looking or symmetrical. He's a monstrosity that just forms together and starts destroying anything and everything in his path. The chaotic look of his combined form just adds to the vibe, and I love it, especially when you start combining their weapons into all sorts of frightening formations. Taken at face value, I can see why a lot of collectors dismiss this particular section of the toy line. But honestly, I have a fondness for the Legends class to this day, because it came at just the right time when I couldn't afford the bigger bots, no matter how much I wanted them. This set in particular showed a real emphasis on value, packing in so much toy for not a lot of money. It's a real shame that Hasbro didn't pursue this with updates to some of the other combiner groups. Personally, I would have loved to have seen a Technobot set to go against these guys, but alas, it was not meant to be. Regardless, I am still happy to look upon this abomination and smile.